I was gonna say, hopefully I'm not missing the ship we need to play, but it looks like it's replacing the Kestrel A here. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Okay, I've never heard of that acronym or whatever. So this is Ayla's Corvette. So we have a bunch of missiles. Adelen's Armada Type A. Ayla, she's my eldest daughter. She has an explosive personality and uses her innate magic to surge the shield system. Oh, it has a Zoltan shield. Okay. One artillery. It has pros and cons. You misspelled con for giving the ship artillery. Super shield plus 1 artillery, 30 missiles, 3 weapons, 1 point shield. Con is all missiles. Well, okay. This looks like a ship. Oh, it doesn't have it. So we need to spend our first 100 scrap on shields too. This looks like a ship where, if we find a store with weapons, I can swap out my missiles. I'm in great shape. If not, we could run out of missiles, but be a really strong early game. What's this? It is the boss missile artillery. Okay. Well, if I have to have an artillery, that's one of the best. We have Gibbs for the rebellion. Nice. Your Gibbs are quite good. I assume they're the vanilla Gibbs. Ayla can be the pilot? Sure. Sure thing. Ayla. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if the low shield was on purpose or not. What's the charge time on this? 40 seconds, is that right? Let me actually time it compared to this 20 seconds. So Y and 1. 3, 2, 1, bam. Let's see. This is 18 with pilot train. Ah, oh, crap! I didn't even do it right. I have to hit Y twice. 3, 2, 1. There. Let's see how they compare. Is the artillery twice as long as the Pegasus? Is the question. Mr. Porker says it's not 40 seconds. It definitely looks like it's not twice as long. So I'm gonna guess like 30 seconds or something instead of 40. Yeah, I don't think there's an explosive replicator or anything. And all these weapons are normal, right? Pegasus 20 seconds, is that normal or is it 21 normally? I think it's 20. I mean, just the fact that this ship has Zoltan shield means it's really strong early. You're gonna say this now? You forgot the explosive replicator exists. Okay. Well, I'll be honest. I can already tell this is gonna be a hurry up and wait ship a lot of the time. Because if I'm gonna conserve my missiles, ideally I just let the artillery kill them every time. Okay. Let's see if that hits mind control. Beautiful. Okay. Yep, this is a missile-only ship with the boss missile for artillery. So, honestly, this will probably be really strong. As long as we don't get wrecked early game. Not a good enough deal. It's going to be a little boring because we just got to sit here and wait for artillery to be optimal with our missile usage. So, maybe I'll have to come up with a bunch of life story times today. I don't know. And thankfully, the artillery enjoys running weapons and mind control. Those are both thankful things for this first fight, anyway. So, did you see that local sports stream? Did you see that local sports team game fun time that I totally watched last night? Do I want to sell anything at the store? Well, I mean, I could sell all these missiles for non-missiles. You may not be the pilot, sorry. In an Ayla is the pilot for the ship. You can be another crew if you want. But pilot is sadly not available. Why is there no rebel fleet pursuit? I'm confused. Is there a distress beacon on here? You want to be the one in weapons? You may cuss me out when the missiles miss. It'll be fun. Okay. Where'd the fleet pursuit go? I'm confused. There's a nebula? I've only gone through one nebula. Did I get a delay from it? Well, no dodges so far. We're about to take some damage here. Okay, but double hits, that's good. I now have no shields. Okay, he hit the weapons. It's good for us. It's not good as no dodges, though. The rebels gave up. Must be it. It's the only answer. Nothing else makes sense anymore. Beautiful. Now, we only took a little damage. Not too bad. Alright, nice double reward. Alright, so Hecataurus wants to be the human on weapons, which is this one. Hecataurus, sorry. Inan's gonna wait for a Mantis. Alright, so Night Yuri, you can do this guy. You're all volunteering to be humans. I take no responsibility for the Venta you will experience later in the day. Missiles are a timer on your sanity. Yes. Not my health, but my sanity. Okay. Alright, there's the fleet pursuit. I must have disabled the extended pursuit indicator. I must not have loaded that mod, so... Okay, my own fault. I must have missed a mod. So we get to play this without my cheating extended pursuit indicator for once. But I don't get to count all my jumps. Oh, this is scary, actually. These weapons are both terrible. This is actually the worst thing apart from a beam drone I could think of. Oh, don't kill my artillery. This might just end it right here. Okay, didn't hit my weapons. I hit my goddamn artillery twice. Jesus Christ. Alright, I need my fastest firing weapon here. Not my weapons. Okay, okay. Please hit, please hit. Don't dodge, don't dodge. Got him, okay. What is the extended pursuit indicator mod? It's the one that shows the lines on the screen for the rebel fleet pursuit, and it indicates it with a mod. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the artillery. Somehow you never noticed that mod in my previous runs? People ask that all the time on YouTube. See, you see how there's no lines here, 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 here? That's always on my game. So I'm surprised you haven't noticed it. Forgot about the replicator. It's fine. It's a challenge. If we had the replicator and 30 missiles, I would just be firing my missiles non-stop. I wouldn't even care, but I have to actually play a little bit careful here and not run out of stuff. You were wondering why the map looked different? That's the reason. Backup battery. Okay, so no weapons. Hoping for a non-missile using weapon. I will sell the breach. And I will buy backup battery and repair a bit. But we do need to save up the first 100 scrap for shields. I probably shouldn't have just bought that stuff, but I really, really, really like backup battery, so... Is this 2 Zoldan shield ships in Sector 1? Come on, game. I guess I'm not allowed to complain after the stupidly good run we had last run. We tried to make a Rock A, but sort of useful. I mean, just the fact that this has Zoltan Shield already makes it better than Rock A. Alright, get that chain burst offline, please. Oh, the double dodge. And that right there is the reason why Pegasus, as great as everybody thinks it is for the missile, I mean, every weapon sucks if it gets dodged, but to wait 20 seconds and then just dodge both shots. God, I wish I had a flak or a burst laser too right now after that crap. Putting the miss in missile, that's right. Let me just hit my weapon, alright. Well. That's why slow weapons are the worst weapons in the game. Speed is the most important stat. Jesus. Well, Britnoff should love this run. We're just taking all sorts of damage, Sector 1, even with a goddamn Zoltan Shield. Maybe I should be using my Artemis, although that was just that the enemy had a Zoltan Shield. I mean, I don't know that Artemis would have helped us anymore with that. We would have just gone through more missiles to have probably about the same result. How does FTL do with having more than 4 weapons alive at once? Unless you have hyperspace, it's very buggy. With hyperspace, it's fine. Without hyperspace, you can't use hotkeys for the weapons after 4. I don't know if I should get like weapon value first or I should just keep trying to save up for shields, man. Could I just not have a bunch of ships with heavy lasers, combat drones, and fast-firing lasers? No, apparently I can't. Please don't double dodge again, please. Thank you. Game crashes if you give artillery more than 5 shots, you think? Does it really? That's not enough scrap, sir. Yeah, you do have to consider if you're giving a ship 5 weapon slots, if you're only going to let it have 8 weapon power or not. Because the weapon power, max weapon power can be another limiting factor, so. Okay. Yay for no damage. 18 scrap, better, so I need 28 more scrap. Man, now I gotta count jumps like a pleb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing we get 5. That'll be my guess. This is your ship to test if you got balance right or not, huh? It's definitely better than the crystal ship. I'll give you that. I'm not yet sure if I think it's more... if it's how it compares to, like, vanilla balance. Not my weapons, okay. Okay, drones are down. I can't decide yet if I think it's easier or more difficult than vanilla ships. Like where on the spectrum it lies of vanilla ship power level. How slow Pegasus is... I'm leaning on the B to C tier, but I'm not Sure. I feel like a buff to this ship would be starting with Swarm plus Artemis and take away the Breach that everybody would just sell, because I doubt anybody would use Breach over the other missiles you have. I will say giving a ship more weapons than the weapon power you can use starting out is a little weird, because it's like you're just giving the player something to sell. I don't think anybody would ever keep the Breach missile or the Pegasus. They just use one or the other, sell the other one to get stuff online. You like the free shield hack that didn't work? Yeah, it was nice. Alright. You thought Breach was 2 slots. What do you mean slots? You mean 2 power? Yeah, I feel like maybe 1 extra engine would also be better for the ship. But Zoltan Shield is so strong that I don't know. That might be too generous. But I want to repair... But I also don't want to spend scrap on repairs until I get my shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure I don't get 4. I'm going to be greedy and not repair. Oh, God, why? Why combat drones? Why? Oh, this might be the end of this first attempt right here. Beam drone and combat drone. Only thing that would have been worse if that was beam drone plus... I mean, beam drone and mini beam. We're so reliant on artillery hitting his weapons for us not to die right now, I think. I should have swapped to Artemis, I guess. Oh, this is so painful, man. Oh, god damn it. You gave artillery to the ship to be able to bust defense drones. That makes 0 sense. What? How does artillery do anything to drones? 5 scrap away from shields, man. 1 defense drone can't kill 3 missiles. Okay. Why are you talking about defense drones when we're dying to offense drones? I guess what I'm confused about. The thing you have to be afraid of is the offense of enemies in Sector 1, not their defense. Almost always it's the offense that gets you killed. I think your biggest problem so far is not knowing how to give a ship enough defense, Adelen. The balance of your ship's defense is what's been getting us into trouble. If this ship started with its first shield or had 1 extra dodge, I feel like it'd be in better shape. If I die here, I might give it 1 more attempt. Well, we'll see if we survive this fight or not. Freaking mini beam. Okay, alright. Usually if we get our first Pegasus shot off, we're fine. The problem is it's so goddamn slow. I would kill for a Swarm Missile plus Artemis on this instead of Pegasus plus Artemis. Because then I could get a guaranteed shot off before all the other stupid fast weapons of enemies kill us. Yeah, maybe Alito Swarm would be more balanced than Swarm plus Artemis. Okay, frickin' finally. Okay, we're not dead now. Well, not instantly dead. We'll see. We'll see if 1 shield can keep us in it now. With 30 missiles, I don't think explosive replicators necessarily needed. Ship has way more missiles than Rock A does, and it's better kitted out than Rock A. Would I be okay if the next ship you send in is redone? Sure. Redone this or should you try a different ship? Well, wait a sec. Don't you have other ships? I have 2 other ships that you sent me. The Ellis Mantis Queen and the Alieris Zoltan Queen. I would rather play one of those than this ship again. So I would fix those before you change this one that I'm already doing a run on. That would be my preference. If I steal and we take damage, we're dead, so we have to leave that. Unless it's 2 damage. I can't remember if it's 2 or... I always say 5 fuel damage, but I don't actually know if that event is 5 fuel damage or not. Rock A starts with 28 missiles. Okay. But it doesn't start with an artillery that fires the boss artillery, so... This is definitely better than Rock A, I think. Although... The Zoltan Shield versus having to spend the scrap on... 100 scrap on your first shield, I'm not sure if that's better or not. What's a good balance for a crew boarder style ship? What do you need to start with? Look at vanilla boarding ships. Look at Mantis A, Mantis B. Look at those as kind of a starting point. Really, Quest? Really? You're down there? Literally the only jump in this sector that I have to waste 2 jumps to get to. So, like, if you look at Mantis B, it has 2 shields to start, 1 engine, and defense drone. But no weapons, so it's worthless against ships it can't board. Mantis A is probably... Mantis A and... What's another good boarding ship? Maybe Lanius B? But Lanius B is super OP, so for balance, look at Mantis A, I guess. Gotta love map generation. Yes, I love it so much. So much. Okay, I don't care about that deal. Kind of just care about a store for repairs, and I need some of that 8,000 free stuff. Junk we got from the last run is what I need right now. Can you change the price of the first level shield to like 50 to 75 scrap? You can. I don't know if Adelen knows how to do that, but you can. Yeah, you can. You can change the price of upgrades. I think that might be a... I'm not 100% sure. That might be a thing you have to get into the FTL files to do. I gotta go to the store and just spend all my scrap on repairs. I did buy backup battery. I need to remember that I have that. I want to get a weapon upgrade too, I guess. That or shields first. Having an Artemis ready to fire early sounds really helpful right now. Maybe I save the 35. That. Okay, I don't have any blue options, do I? Alright, game. Just be a piece of shit, I guess. 1 and 3 to take 5 free hull damage there. 1 and 3, I think. And health in a dream, yes, after I just spent like 20-something scrap on 10 repairs or something. Jesus, look at all the stores. Like we're in an NG sector or something. Okay, human gives me a mantis. That's very nice. That's good. I don't want to go to store and spend all my scrap on repairs when I need upgrades, man. This NG sector is not doing us any favors right now. I think Pike Beam only does 2 or 3 at most to this Alton Shield, I think. This just to make sure. Okay, did 2, okay. Okay. You gotta go. You'll be catching up on YouTube. Good night. Alright, see you later, Pibo. Have a great night. We'll see you next time, sir. Each beam does its damage 2 times as Alton Shield. Alright, thanks, Pie Boy, for telling us right before you leave. Alright, Miss Porco's got it too. Which would be a better border, Lanius or Rockman? Oh, they're... It depends on what else is on the ship. It depends. If it's a single Lanius, that's usually not a good border. A single Rockman... Like, you usually want 2 borders. And if you have a Lanius plus some other crew, the Lanius is going to be venting your own crew. So... 3 more scrap and I can get that. So the answer to most of the questions now that you're asking is it depends on what else is there. Ignore, it's a tarp. You're planning 1 Mantis with 2 Lanius Rock. Okay. Either one works. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I can go 5, 6. Man, I have really come to rely on Extended Pursuit Indicator. Yeah, Crystal if you want to be really strong. That's for sure. Let's just take free stuff with a drone and I can get this online now. Secure, free stuff. That's nice. Ah, please don't be more 5 free hull damage. Oh, thank God. Okay. Optimal 2-person boarding crew I can think is either Crystal plus Mantis or Crystal plus Rock, and I probably prefer Crystal plus Mantis. Free engine hack. Great. Oh, yes, you want to be the Mantis. Sure. Give me a second. Very nice. You're gonna go get dinner? Alright, Miss Porco. Alright, save my missiles. Save them. Hurry up and wait, ship. Oh, that resists. Damn it. Yes, I would say the hardest thing about modding Adelen is getting the balance right. So, you're not alone in that. That's why the people who make the best ships are the ones who've been doing it for a while. It just takes, like anything, it takes practice. I would like power and I would like second shield. What's both those things? Man, I do want that, but do I want to go down to 3 fuel? Not really, but I'm going to. I might have a force result by going up to civilian, but I can't go to another NG sector with a bunch of empty jumps and stores. I need to actually gain stuff. Cool. Cool, Adelen. Good to know. Stop trying to take my fuel, you stupid game. Investigate. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to make, hold on a second. This. Well, at least his 2 shields are worthless, but look at that damn weapon system. Holy crap. Okay. Good dodge. Okay, good. Only level 2 engines. That's really good for us. Okay. It's delayed. Okay, good. Okay, 1 damage. All right. Okay, good. He shouldn't be able to run now. We should be good to get this fuel. Offer me 6 fuel and you can live, sir. There's a clone bay. I think somebody else is about to teleport, aren't they? Okay. Alright, how much fuel do we get? 4. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay. Second shield I can get. Don't have the power for it. But I almost do, so let's do it. I've only lost 1 jump there by running out of power, so. Low on fuel, low on health, low on hope. Do I take the 1 and 4 on manually search? Yeah, I do. Thank God. Okay. Nice cheats with the map. What? Oh, well. If you think this is cheaty, you shouldn't watch my normal stream where I have extended pursuit indicator on, where I can see exactly how many jumps I got. So. I'm actually missing my main map hack cheat that I don't consider cheating. Oh, it's gonna take a while, so let's go ahead and use at least one more Pegasus here. Two fuel. I mean, I need fuel, but I need more than 2. So greedy. So greedy. I'm the one playing. You just think messing up the jumps is part of the game. How many hours do you have in this game? Let me ask you that. When people say stuff like that, I feel like they don't have 5,000 or 6,000 hours. Because most people that I know that stream this game use something to help them figure out the jumps. This right here is part of hyperspace. This is just part of the mod here. I usually have lines that tell me how many jumps I'm getting, extended pursuit indicator. There's nothing in this game that is a secret. So, thanks for 30 months, Ramambola. If you consider cheating, that's fine. You don't have to watch me. I've played this game so much. What's really cheating to me is when the game gives the AI things like 10 weapon power that the player can't get, or 5 shields that the player can't get. I've never considered doing something that you can do with a sheet of paper held over the screen cheating. That's what a lot of people do, is they'll just draw the lines on a sheet of paper, hold over their screen to figure out where the jumps are. So. You don't have too many hours the first stream of mine that you're watching. You just remember this game existing. Your brother used to play after years and you wanted to try it. This game is really good. I'll take 4 fuel. It's also really rage-inducing. Because there's a lot of randomness and a lot of... The game was designed to be as punishing as possible. So there are a lot of things that people who play this game a lot do to increase their chances of winning. You've come in on a day where we're playing modded. So I have a lot of stuff in the going on today that wouldn't be in your game if you're not modding the game. But on Wednesdays when I play vanilla FTL on hard difficulty with no pausing, that's where I kind of play the game at the widely considered highest difficulty. So, and I do use the extended pursuit indicator, which doesn't have all the connections that this one has, but it does show, you can kind of calculate how many jumps you'll have in a sector. The other reason I don't consider cheating is because even with that mod, there are, in non-nebula sectors with nebulas, it's not always exact. It doesn't always give you perfect information. So it's not actually perfect information, even though it looks like it is. It often is really good information, but what I call it is convenience mods. It's something I could figure out if I took out a ruler or a piece of paper, but if I use the mod, I don't have to take the time to do that. You wonder if Rand realized that you screwed up the floor. I don't know if I recognize that or not. How are we doing on missiles? Oh, 15. Okay. This guy can't damage us, so I need to not spend scrap on missiles then. What do you mean you mess up the floor? You mean the floor image? Talking about the edges? I mean, I guess I see this little gray thing there. That kind of stuff to me is not very important. So, looks kind of fine to me. Maybe it's not perfectly centered, but that kind of stuff doesn't bother me at all in mods. When modders like Mr. Porku and RPG talk about that kind of stuff, if it's like a slight visual thing, that I half the time don't even notice that. Some people are like, AI has level 10 weapons of shield, technically infinite ammo, and can have more drones less than the player by sleep. Okay. It's off center and the base one on the normal Kestrel. Yeah, I see it's off center. It doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. Slight little visual things like that to me are fine. Gives it character, you know? Gives the ship character. Alright, how do we recover this run from how far we got behind? I feel like it's getting a weapon to replace... Yeah. Replace both the weapons. I might need to upgrade artillery if I want to not use all my missiles. No, I haven't restarted Explosive Ash. We've got down to, I think, 2 or 3 health at the lowest. Maybe it's 4. Do I have anything to sell? I do. Do I check both stores? One. So without the extended pursuit indicator, I have to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can say with about an 80% accuracy rating, I'm pretty sure I couldn't get 4 jumps before the distress. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. If I had extended pursuit indicator, I would just know. And if you think that's cheating, that's long range scanners, that's burst laser. I don't, but I understand the viewpoint of thinking that's cheating. Long range scanner is best to augment. I would love to buy an NG, but I don't want to spend the scrap on that. I'm gonna buy this burst laser. I'm gonna repair. Usually don't watch streams because you like to skip around, but smaller streams without thousands of people watching and chatting seem cool. Yeah, if you want to watch and learn about FTL, I recommend Lethal Frag and Dolphin Chemist. Although Dolphin Chemist has gotten a lot bigger recently, and I don't know how interactive he's able to still be. Do I get 5? 2, 3, 5. I think I do, so I think I can go 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, I think. Lethal Frag was the streamer I watched for years and years. He's my, like, inspiration and FTL guru that I originally learned from. Why can't you use Extended Pursuit Indicator? Well, I think I just forgot to load it up. Not that I can't. I'm just discussing why I use it and why some people think it's cheating. When I loaded up my mod list, I either missed it or there's a conflict. I don't think there's a conflict though, so it's probably I missed it. 31 scrap for the store. I did just get Ion Bomb to sell. Do I want to sell it? I mean, if there's a flak or something, I do. Am I doing any challenge right now or just playing? Mondays I play ships created by people in chat. So, no challenge right now. The challenge is to win with ships created by modders. Called Viewership Day, if you look at the title. We play ships created by viewers. I would love the heavy laser, but if I sell Pegasus, I can go laser. Whole beam. Damn, I feel like I need to use what I have a little bit longer before I make a transition, but I need a weapon to transition into. Vulcan. Yeah, you need really good defense for Vulcan to be good, and my defense is not good. Vulcan takes a long time to fully charge up, and until then you're susceptible to missiles into your weapons and all other kinds of stuff. So if there was hacking, I'd probably sell a weapon for hacking immediately. I'm trying to decide if I want to sell something for the whole beam. We're going into Sector 4? Yeah, we're going into Sector 4. I'm going to need to be able to get through 2 shields, sometimes 3 consistently. Pegasus is kind of my best bet at doing that right now. I sell Artemis to get Holby. Ugh. We just don't have enough scrap. We had to spend so much crap on stores, on repairs, because the early shield giant cost on this ship. I don't think I can afford to do any of that right now. I'm gonna buy a couple tools. I'm not gonna do it now. We are really far behind. I'm gonna just rely on missiles for a bit longer, which sucks, especially against rock ships that can resist my missile damage. When you say 2 shield points, you mean to have level 1 shields online? Frickin' double dodge. F you, FTL. Come on, man. Frickin' dodges are insane. Level 1 shields online. If you had done that and changed the weapons, I think that would be better balanced, yes. Okay, alright. Now I can save my missiles. I think with what you gave the ship, Swarm Missile plus Lido, Single Shield, and Zoltan Shield is probably the closest to balanced. Although that's still kind of really strong, but again, err on the side of being strong when you're as new as you are to modding. Because if you try to make something balanced, sometimes it's so weak it's unplayable. We're not there on this ship. Well, we've had not great RNG, so with bad RNG, this ship is not far from just dying in Sector 1 on hard difficulty. I think this ship should have drone control and anti-drone. I don't know about that, because then you're forcing the player to have artillery and drone control. And I don't know that I like that. I don't know that I like forcing the player to have 2 systems. That's almost like Fed C, forcing the player to have artillery and teleporter. Ah, my favorite question, the what did I miss question. Hopefully somebody else can answer you. What artillery is it? This is the flagship's missile artillery is what this ship has. Which I know sounds amazingly overpowered, but it's slow as hell. It's got the same problem that every artillery in this game has. Slow, expensive, and you can't aim it. Everybody who's new to FTL thinks, man, artillery's so good. Not realizing that it's one of the weaker systems in the game. Are we there yet? Almost, almost. I don't know where there is, but we're almost there. Alright, Fort Zoltan. Well, that's what I was afraid of. Let's go. Okay. Sector 4, Zoltan Sector. Okay, we better obsessively man doors for the boarding. Pegasus plus burst laser, I guess. Is that an instant store? It is. Let me do maybe one ship fight in the store without upgrading. I need to get like a flak or a halberd. Yeah, halberd beam would be good. But flak, hacking, burst laser 2. I need something that's not making me run out of missiles. This is basically panning out how I expected it to. Sector 1 and 2, pretty darn strong, so we just bypass all shields. Sector 3 starts to get rough. Sector 4, if I don't have a laser online, I'm running out of missiles. So this is about kind of how I expected this run to go. Although we got lower on health than I was wanting to because of really bad Sector 1 shit. Luck. Not my weapons. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can will do just for me. Okay, well I wasted that one missile. Not my shields. Okay, good. I should have moved you over here earlier. Please, please, please don't get my shields. Okay, piloting is fine. Okay. You did some mistakes when we started modding, then your skills improved, and here you are with lots of ships available on the subset forums. And Mr. Porku is definitely one who errs on the side of OP-ness. Mr. Porku has a lot of really OP builds that are like upgraded versions of vanilla ships, basically. It's not complete trash, it's half trash. Did I say that about your first ship? Oh, that sounds mean, sorry. Alright, I need a good weapon store. Black 1, burst laser 2, heavy laser 1. Yeah, probably be okay with Artemis. Hacking. Alright, well, chain laser is 4 shots. Man, they really want me to use Vulcan, don't they? There's hacking, though. Okay, if I sell Pegasus, can I get hacking and the chain laser? It's 145. Yes, I can. A little left over for repairs. I'm not doing Vulcan, Deus. Again, new players all think 4-power weapon must be amazing. I like it. A lot of people think it's actually a terrible weapon. But this is not a good situation for it. Vulcan is good when you have good defense, because it takes forever to charge up. It is not a good ship when you have... I mean, we do have Zoltan Shield, so we actually don't have terrible defense, but... Vulcan, it's not the play. It's not the play. How much power do I have in half power? Oh, small. Okay. Sadly, this is not a Vulcan play. Not a Vulcan angle. You know it's not good. It's for fun. Okay. Alright. Well, if you hang out on our stream more, you'll have plenty of time to watch fun Vulcan builds. This is not going to be one of them. I'm trying to win on a kind of suboptimal ship. So, sorry, I'm not going to take the Vulcan angle. We aren't here for fun on this stream. We're here for winning. Winners win, losers have fun. You beat the flagship with a singular Vulcan and 2 reloaders. That's like your one and only win on it. Okay. Sounds like a really bad build, but okay. That was your only weapon? That must have taken forever. Okay. Let's see here. That's Pulsar. No thanks, Pulsar. This guy's weapons are pretty insane. Let's go ahead and hack his dodging. That was gonna happen, man. 3 shots. Goddamn missiles. Not missiles, goddamn. Laser 2. If I had any one of this guy's weapons, I would be stronger than I am right now. Okay. Go Mantis repair party, I guess. Nope, not a good deal. Is Burst Laser 2 back online? It is. Okay. Go heal. What's my favorite ship? For the longest time, my favorite ship to play was Mantis B because I like 4-person Mantis B boarding, but it depends on what I want to do. If I want to get consistent wins, favorite ship probably is like Stealth A, Lanius B, maybe Zoltan A because Zoltan Shield's strong, but expensive to get weapons online. So it's probably Stealth A or Lanius B, or maybe Slug C because Slug C is insane with its hacking plus mind control. Although I feel like I don't get as consistent wins on Slug C as some other ships. You couldn't get crew on Mantis B today and you rage quit. Rage quitting. The true mark of a real FTL, a true FTL player. You're in the right place if you're rage quitting FTL. You're in the right place. I want to save the piloting a hacker when the missile fires, so I'm trying to get one weapon offline and see if we get all shots. Okay. Good dodge. Ion down at least, okay. Frickin' 3 shields. 3 shields, sector 4, man. Please hit the shields, please. At least that timed out with the hacking being back online. Do you all see, even with this OP artillery, why it's so bad? All I want is 1 shield or missile hit. A shield or weapon hit. Even piloting would be fine. Artillery's so goddamn worthless, man. finally at least got a shot through ourselves. Dodges, man. Okay, there's the hack. Nope, you die. Alright, I think we took a couple damage there. Artillery is the worst system in the game. Just so you all know. Doesn't mean you can't mod a ship with it, but just know if you give a ship artillery, you're nerfing its offense. Just realize that. How strong is starting 2 shield bubbles in general? That's like, if you, wait, 2 shield bubbles? Like Mantis B starts with, in general, that's really OP. Only 1 ship in the game has it, in vanilla. That should give you an idea how strong it is. It's kind of too strong. But the only ship that has it has offense that can't kill auto scouts. Well, except for boarding drones, so. This guy running, he is. Okay. Oh god, double beam drones. I hope I might as well not have a Zoltan shield on this damn ship. Can't run. Am I dead? That guy just shot me like a player. He hit my shields with a missile, then I on my shields. So his double beam drones could just tear me apart. That is what I would have done as a non-AI to take out his shield system. God, these ships are destroying me right now. I'm so far behind. Defense is so behind. Next be his best defense from the start and only 2 shields with defense drone. That's kind of arguable because it also has the problem of being one of, if not the worst ship for missiles bypassing defense drone because of a bug in the game. So it's debatable if it has the best. I would actually argue it's not the best defensive ship in the game. I would argue Stealth A or a Zoltan ship has the best because cloaking, starting with cloaking, is even better than 2 shields. And I would rather have cloaking plus good weapons than 2 shields and boarding that can't do anything against auto scouts. Or very little against auto scouts, maybe. Get some fucking dodges, game. Come on, man. Ugh. I think we're losing this run. You need to give this ship either better offense or defense. It's just too far behind. I needed better RNG to start this run. Jesus. Goddamn, 2 health left. You thought defense drones have a chance to miss the missiles? I don't think they were purposely designed for that. We've talked to the FTL devs before. I don't think they were purposely designed for that. The problem is, look, if you just do a Google search for FTL missile bug, there's a bunch of images that show every ship in the hangar with a red line around right here or so to the front of the ship. And everything in front of that red line has a chance for the defense drone to not shoot it because of I don't know if it's called a bug. It's like a defense drone targeting. It's an issue based on where the projectile spawns on the screen the speed at which a defense drone can shoot, and how it has to lead the missile or something. We call it a bug. I don't know if it's technically a bug or not. Health is a drone on my timer. Oh, yes, okay. How do I do it? One more dodge? Does that keep me alive? I don't know. Oh, God, we are dead. Zoltan's Sector 4. It's not just your ship being weak, it's also bad RNG. We had really bad ship Sector 1 for your kind of weaker defense. This is a 6-power weapon system. Okay, that's one really good dodge. Okay. Maybe we can survive, I don't know. There it is, GG. Yeah, 6-power weapons, 6-power shield, Sector 4. Alright, well, I'm gonna mark this one off the list. You can tell me if you update it, but I'm going to say, for now, needs a buff. Needs buff. Mainly it needs defensive buff and an offensive change, probably. You need to remake all of them. So you don't want me to play any of your ships until you've remade them? Okay. I'll leave them on my list. I just won't play them until you tell me they're ready. Yeah, I had the perfect amount of hits to kill us. Alright, well, what that does do is that will give us time to play one of Mr. Porku's ships. So, I'm going to not play SMPK Insurrection yet. I'm going to just jump right over to Mr. Porku, since we're in a missile mode. Sent me an updated rock ship pack today. So, I was not planning to get any of these in today. Well, let's load up. What is this called? Exalted Rock Cruisers and Extra Missiles, version 3.0. And hopefully I'll remember to load my center pursuit indicator. I was sure I did last time, but